Hardcore motivation, baby. Daily inspiration, sugar. Spiritual foundation, brother. That's what you got to have when you're rolling with the coach on DCC. We offer it every day, Monday through Sunday, man, right there at www.415-96radio. That's right, www.415-96radio. Hardcore motivation, daily inspiration, and your spiritual foundation from the coach. Y'all got to tune in. Follow me on Twitter at SelectUSATV. Come on, Instagram, follow us. Thank you so much. Follow me there at SelectUSATV. And don't forget Facebook.com at SelectUSATV as well. And we have a show page. Don't forget the Coach's Corner on SIBN Radio on Facebook. Whatever you do, tune in. Hardcore motivation. Tune in. I want to ask you a question. Who's coaching you? Who's asking you the tough questions? Who's telling you, man, you're the common denominator to all of your issues and challenges? Who's telling you, man, all day long you become the magnetic pulse that attracts to you both good and bad? I want to be your life coach. I want to be the one that cheers you on to the finish line. I want to be the one that you ask the tough questions. And it doesn't mean that I have all the answers, but that means that you have a partner, someone who believes in you, not the you see right now, but the you can't imagine, the you that you are to become, the you were destined to be. I always say we both need the positive and the negative. It's not enough to have the knowledge of the matter, but we must have the wisdom as well. For wisdom settles it. And that's what I want to offer you as you join me on the Coach's Corner. I want to offer you the wisdom of the matter. Maybe it might be relationships, talking about our campaigns for more, for life, the dark room of our subconscious, our spiritual journey, whatever it is. I want to be there to encourage you, to build you, to challenge you, to cheer you on to the finish line. I'm qualified to do this. Why? Because I'm you.
That's right, I'm you. My name is Marcus Salette, a.k.a. The Coach, and thank you for joining us right here on SIBN Radio's #1 program, The Coach's Corner on SIBN Radio. We appreciate you, and thank you for stopping by and listening, downloading, and sharing. And as we approach the microphone today, we admit up front that we have issues. That's right. Even the coach has his own issues, and I own mine. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody co-signed on my issues. I got to work them out on my own. You know what I'm saying? But I trust that you will allow me to earn the right to speak into your life as we approach the microphone with the wisdoms of the matter. That's what the shows is all about, the wisdom of the matter. After we've bumped our heads and got a few bruises in the journey of life, now we learn how to walk in the wisdom of the matter. Today we're going to be talking about investigate. Who was I before the drama? Who was I before the drama? And I would be remiss if I did not say thank you to all of those of you that have joined us from around the world, the various platforms where SIBN television and radio airs and broadcasts online. Thank you so very much for following us on Facebook. We have a variety of radio shows and Facebook fan pages respectively for those radio shows. Thank you for following us on Twitter at SelectUSATV, Instagram. Don't forget now 24/7 Hardcore Motivation at www.415-96radio.com. Let's get to work. Who was I before the drama is the question of the day. Who was I before the issues, the problems, and all of those things that have plagued my life seemingly forever? It is a question that you must investigate. I cannot investigate that for you. You have to investigate that for yourself. But suffice it is to say that the person that you are now is not the person that you were intended to be. The person that you are now have survived many issues, many drama situations, dramatic situations. The person that you are right now is not the person you are intended to be, even if you are in good standing with yourself, even if you have a multiplicity of achievements, even if you are accomplished, you are yet to become what you were destined and intended to be. I need some help right there. And so we want to do around this time of year, we want to investigate, who was I before the drama, before these problems, before the breakup, before the divorce, before the lack of money? Who was I before the drama? I can't answer that for you. This is one question you have to do your own investigation. This is one question you have to get a shovel and dig around the journey of your past life in order to fulfill perhaps the potential of your future life. I cannot answer everything. People think that the life coach has all the answers. No, we do not. Repeat, we do not have all the answers. But what we can do is instigate you, aggravate you to the place where you do your own investigation, because you were not always the way you are right now. You were not always the person with an attitude. You were not always the loudest person in the room, rude and having a loss of manners. You were not always sexually hungry, looking for a booty call, as the kids would say, every turn everywhere you turn. You were not always single and lonely. You were not always destitute and dreary. You were not always broke, busted, and disgusted. You were not always between a rock and a hard place. You were not always poor and destitute and lacking in life. There was a you before you know there was a you. And the you before is the you that you now have to get to know. And you can compare that you to the you that grew up with X, Y, and Z situations. Single parent home, perhaps. Two-parent home with a daddy that was crazy. Alcoholic mom, or drug addicted father, or father in jail. See, so there's you that is split in two. I felt that right there. There's you that's split in two. The you that you grew up with, the environment that you were exposed to, but then there was a you before that. And for those of you that are Bible scholars out there, you already know that Jeremiah covered that when God said to him, before you were born in your mother's womb, I knew you. The question really is, do you know you? Not the you that you are right now, but the you that you were intended to become, the you that you were destined with purpose and life's missions and goals and objectives to be accomplished. Do you know that you? Do you know the you that was rich and wealthy? Do you know the you that could suffer and endure? And suffrage not necessarily from the things that you did wrong or the foolish turns that you took in life, but suffrage as a means of preference. I choose to suffer, to endure, to harness the valuation that I have been labeled potentially in my future. I felt that right there. The valuation that you have been labeled is far beyond what people themselves will give you. Usually when you walk into an investor's office to pitch a particular product, and you say, I want you to invest, X, Y, and Z into this particular venture, and I will give up XYZ percentage of equity, the investor will always ask, well, what brings you to that valuation? And you're able now to say, under the auspices of faith, hope, and love, if you will, because of those three ingredients that help your investigation, the fact that you learn how to love yourself, to learn that you have faith no matter what you find out, and the fact that you have hope, expectation for the future, the investor will say, well, what brings you to this valuation? Well, I was a champion before my defeat. I need some help right there. I was a victor before I lost a battle. I was wealthy and rich before my poverty. Just a side note that those that love pleasure, one proverb says, will come to poverty. If you are always seeking to feel good, you'll never have anything. Life is not comprised of feel good moments. Oh, there are feel-good moments in life, but life is not comprised. We cannot always seek the easy way out if we are to become who we were before